My name is Ngo Bartel. I work with the San Diego Workforce Partnership. We're a local workforce development board, and what I do there is I oversee business programs and research. So think of my department kind of like research and development. So our research department goes out to the community and we interview employers and ask them, what is it that's growing in your industry and what jobs are in demand? So we figure out what that demand for employment is, and then we develop the business programs to try to train people and get people employed in those particular industries and occupations. Workforce development boards are all over the nation. They're funded primarily by the Department of Labor. We get about $40 million a year in our annual budget. Think of us sort of as a foundation. So we try to figure out what kind of jobs are available in the region and what programs are trying to train people or get people employed in those particular jobs. And then we invest into those programs. And the benefit for our programs is that since we do the research, we figure out what's growing and what's in demand. So behind me, you'll see our posters. It's on the priority sectors in San Diego County. And the way we got to the priority sectors is that we figured out which industry sectors were growing and hiring the most. And from that, we advocated to the community and said, look, these are the sectors that are growing. If you are educating or training people for these industry sectors, we'd like to work with you. And so it's a benefit to figure out really what employers are looking for, because that is where all the funding is going to go. Because where there's demand, we want to supply the workers for that demand. When we did our research, what we do is we talk to employers specifically, we interview them, we ask them what their pain points are in terms of hiring. And in that situation, a lot of employers that we come across tell us, well, we have a lot of issues with people coming in with the right soft skills. Some folks don't know how to communicate once they're on the job in their particular occupation. Some people don't know how to problem solve or critically think on the job. And as a result of that, when we hire folks, it's very hard to fill the positions we need with these soft skills. And after interviewing them and hearing that over and over again for the past 10 years from employers, we finally created a poster on it. So right here on my right behind me, we have a poster on essential skills or soft skills. And it talks specifically about those issues that employers are having, that they don't have enough teamwork, critical thinking, networking, flexibility, adaptability. And so with that, we created these posters in order to put them at the career centers throughout the community, particularly in K-12 schools, as well as adult career centers, so that the career counselors there can look at the posters and say, look, these are the jobs that are available. This is what the skill sets you need, the educational attainments that you need to get those jobs in these industries. But don't forget, there's still more than just the technical skills. You need the soft skills that employers keep saying over and over again that they need. So look at this poster over here and make sure you develop your team working skills, your adaptability to changing situations. And that's going to make you more employable and more attractive in the labor market for employers to hire you. And the posters themselves can be downloaded and printed out at any institution, at any printer for free, because we're trying to make it publicly available. The posters are available at workforce.org/research or /reports. So workforce.org/reports. And there you can find the posters themselves, where you get a snapshot view of each of these industries and the occupations, or you can dive a little bit deeper and get the full report. So depending if you're an educator, a youth, a job seeker, or just anybody interested in what kind of jobs are in demand in San Diego County, you can find all that information there.